Hi Scorpio, welcome back to the channel. Monica LUVE here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading for the month of October. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate, it may not. If it does resonate, there will be an extended linked below in the description box. So for you, Scorpio, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, Scorpio, your biggest challenge here is the Queen of Wands. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, ooh, you have the Lovers upright. Scorpio, your biggest challenge here for the month of October is the Queen of Wands. Now, your biggest challenge here has a lot to do with possibly a fire sign that you're dealing with, sun, moon, or rising, okay? Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. This could also be you, but I feel like it's a particular person you're dealing with and you find it very challenging to deal with this person. We're going to clarify the Queen of Wands. We're going to see why it's here and what you need to know in a moment. In the recent past, you have the Two of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, and you have the Sun. So in the recent past, I do feel like there was a painful ending that happened to you, okay? Very painful ending that happened. Stabbed in the back, disappointed by someone here who maybe did or said the wrong thing. I do get a sense here that there was a lot of uncertainty connected to a decision here, but you may have realized in the past that what was really important to you was your happiness, feeling fulfilled and feeling like life is worth living. So you may have needed to close something out or end something here in the past for your peace of mind. And we're going to clarify this and get more information for you in a moment. Now, in the present moment, you have the Five of Wands, the Magician, you have the Five of Cups. So in the present moment, I do feel like there's a very strong energy here of a disappointment, okay? Third party, somebody interfering into your connection, or just simply a mistake or just a disappointment in general. And this has led to some sort of conflict. And a lot of you in the present moment are trying to get your power back. You're trying to regain your power from this situation. Now, of course, there is going to be a solar eclipse in your 12th house. This is happening in Libra. So there's something that's happening behind the scenes that's creating some sort of conflict. And we're going to talk about that. We're going to see why this is happening and what you need to know in a moment. Now, in the near future, you have the Nine of Cups, the Hermit, and you have the Knight of Cups. So in the near future, I think what you come to a realization about, the first thing that I'm seeing here with the Hermit, you come to this realization in the near future that your happiness is the most important point. A lot of us are realizing this, not only you, but a lot of the other signs. It's like my satisfaction, my happiness, what I truly want is what's important to me. And I think a lot of you are going to be really recognizing where you should be putting your energy, especially your emotional energy. I do see you seeking a relationship here or seeking something that's a lot more stable that is going to bring you that satisfaction and happiness. And some of you have already found that, or you're in the process of finding that, because what you don't see coming is the Lovers, and you have the Devil underneath that, and you have the Ten of Cups. You no longer want to be involved in relationships that are casual. You no longer want to be involved in relationships where, it's just like, oh, we're going to see how it goes, situationships. You want someone who's going to love you and support you for every aspect in your life. And I think that's what you've been battling with for quite some time. This is about you being honest with yourself. Page of Swords and the Emperor. I want something that's real. And that's what you're moving towards if you haven't moved towards that already, okay? So you're setting goals for yourself and you're putting an end to any relationships that are casual, any relationships that are not real, okay? So let's get into your reading, Scorpio, and let's see what's going on for you. Okay, let's clarify the Queen of Wands. Okay, so the Queen of Wands is clarified by the Seven of Wands. You have the Hierophant and the Moon, and the Five of Wands is at the bottom of the deck, and this is also a similar energy to what's going on in the present moment. So the present moment is very much connected to this challenge that you're facing. So let's talk about it. This Queen of Wands is fire sign Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. There's some sort of issues within your marriage or within your commitment that are hidden. It's like it hasn't really come to the surface, and you've been ignoring this, or you've been pushing it away, or this person's been ignoring it and pushing it away. But one thing I'm going to tell you right now, okay, if you've been in a relationship or dealing with someone where you've been sweeping things under the rug, or you've been pretending like there isn't issues, those issues are going to come to light. And they're coming to light, okay? The truth is coming out. Things are coming to light because there's something here that you need to learn from the situation. A lot of you think that you're just going to get into a relationship and it's going to be all peachy green and, you know, everything's going to be great and amazing, and tarot readers are going to tell you what you want to hear. It doesn't discredit the fact that you have to deal with issues. And this person that you're dealing with, yes, there's a lot of love here. Yes, there's a strong commitment between you and them, but there's also equally things that you both need to deal with. And the more you and this person are willing to confront the issues in your relationship, the more stronger your relationship's going to be down the road. So you're being tested right now. Your relationships are being tested. And these are relationships that are behind the scenes. They're not relationships that are in the public. They're not relationships that everybody knows about. It's something that you are personally going through. And again, it's not going to resonate with all of you, but for those of you who need the message, there's a relationship that you're involved with where someone's causing issues and problems. And these issues and problems are coming up because they are testing you so that you can grow and you can move to the next level. As a Scorpio, your whole entire sign is about growth, okay? You're ruled by Pluto. You're ruled by Mars. Mars and Pluto, if you study those two luminaries, you will recognize that Pluto is all about transformation. It's about change, okay? And I love Pluto. By the way, Pluto is one of my favorite planets or luminaries, whatever you believe in, because everyone has their own belief system. I love Pluto, and the reason why I love Pluto is because Pluto is a sign that really breaks you down. It really cuts you up. And at first you're like, I don't want to have to deal with this. It is a malefic planet, and it is a generational planet. So it affects us on a deep level over many years. So for many of you, you could have been married to someone for many years, and now things are coming to light, and you're like, oh my gosh, one thing after the other is coming up, and you're saying, like, problems just keep coming up for you. And it's not about you looking at these problems and saying, oh, I'm cursed, or there's something wrong with me. This is about you looking at each and every individual problem and dealing with them because you have the capacity to do it. You are a very fixed sign, okay? So you're meant to deal with issues. You're meant to deal with crisis. You're meant to deal with these things. And when you start to back down from these issues, Scorpio. Some of you are dealing with a Capricorn, or you have strong planets in Capricorn. So this is about you dealing with your issues with this person and not shying away from it. Finding the inner strength to do that is what is going to build and create a stronger commitment to a particular person that you're involved with. So this could be about saving a marriage. This could be about dealing with issues. And when you start to do that, you become not only stronger, but you evolve at a faster pace. And life is all about evolution. It is not about being stuck and stagnant in one place, because what happens when that happens, we start to feel pressure. We start to feel like we don't have control over our lives. And one of the things that I've realized about you, Scorpio, is you like to have control in situations. You don't like to let yourself go or let things go, because then you don't feel like you have control. And some of you are at that point right now where you feel like you're not in control because you're dealing with somebody here that you're having issues with. Okay, so your biggest challenge is to deal with the issues as they arise so that you can evolve with this person, so that you can preserve the commitment or the marriage that you're already in. And if you're not in a marriage, this is about someone you've committed yourself to, maybe not in a romantic way, but in some sort of platonic way. Okay, so that's your challenge. That's what I'm seeing. Now, let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords is clarified by the Seven of Pentacles. You have the Two of Swords and the Justice. So in the recent past, you may have said, or this person may have said to you, I feel like this is your person. Excuse me. Some of you were dealing The camera keeps coming out of focus. It's really annoying. So this could be about something coming out of focus or someone not focusing on you in the past. There could have been some sort of on and off here in the recent past. I feel for you, Scorpio, there's definitely something here with the Justice card about something being out of balance, something not being fair. And the reason why this situation may have came to an end or why this person started closing off their self to you is because someone here in the past was reevaluating the situation. They were reevaluating whether or not the relationship that they were involved in with you was fair. Was this truly fair? Was this something that I should still be connected to in some way, shape, or form? And there was a lot of juggling or a lot of needing to rebalance the situation here in the past. Let's clarify the Two of Pentacles. So the Two of Pentacles is clarified by the World, the Fool, and the Ten of Pentacles. So somebody here had a choice in the recent past to end a relationship, to focus on their financial situation, their money, to take a risk of some sort. So there could have been some sort of issues here in the past because something here was out of balance, okay? And I think a lot of you wanted happiness. You wanted fulfillment. You wanted to focus on what was going to make you feel happy with the Sun here. So something came to an end, not as a bad thing, but it came to an end because you wanted, or this person wanted, to bring peace of mind to the situation. And there was a very strong energy here of, should we just end things or should we just have a new beginning? Okay. And a lot of you chose to have a new beginning with this person because it brought a lot of stability and it brought a lot of happiness and it brought a lot of potential here in the past. Now, in the present moment, there is a conflict. There is some sort of opposing energy that's happening right now, okay, when it comes to this person. And again, a lot of you are tired of waiting, or you want something here to, again, be happy. You want it to work out. You want something here to be back, brought back into balance. The reason why there's a conflict right now is because there's trust issues, okay? And it's because you're involved with someone here that you're not committed to. Now, if you are not in a marriage with this person and your relationship is the type of relationship where you say, oh, we're going to see what happens. We're going to see, what should we do in this situation? If there is no commitment in the present moment, that's what's creating some sort of conflict. Because there's a fear here, right? There's a fear of, well, what if you go off with someone else? What if I invest all my energy and time into you for you only to end up being with someone else? I'm going to be devastated, right? That's what's happening right now. There's this energy of, it's not enough for me. It's not enough for me. I need more. And this is why this solar eclipse is happening in your 12th house, because behind the scenes, somebody here is not satisfied with something and they're afraid to address it, because if they address it, then you may not be interested in them anymore. So there's a conflict. Tell me more about the Five of Wands in the present moment. Nine of Wands, you have the Five of Swords and the Devil. Whoever you're dealing with, they want more from you. They want you 100%. They want you completely, because this person, they really want to move forward with you and they want to talk about the future. Okay. This could be a water sign you're dealing with: Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, a Leo, a Cancer, an Aquarius is really strong here. Maybe a Pisces or another Scorpio, Sagittarius. Okay. Some of you are dealing with a Capricorn. There's that Capricorn energy that I was picking up on, right? So somebody here feels like they're constantly competing. They're tired of competing for your energy and time. Some of you are dealing with somebody and it's like you deal with this person, but there is no solidification about the relationship. It's like, oh, we're just dating. Oh, we're just going to see how it goes. Oh, I'm just going to visit you at night when when I need some attention at night. And you know what I'm talking about when I talk about that. So it's almost like somebody here is giving a final chance. It's like they don't want to give up on this. They're trying to make it work. But every time they address their concerns about third parties, you either ignore them, or there is this energy of, we're together, but we're not together. Yeah. Tell me more about the Five of Cups in the present moment for Scorpio. And here's the thing that I'm getting for you, Scorpio. I'm getting this like, yes, I do want love, but I'm not committing myself 100% to somebody because I'm going to be disappointed. Listen, I'm going to tell you this right now. You keep thinking about a breakup. You keep thinking about things not working out. When are you going to start living? Can you answer that? When are you going to just start living your life and enjoying your life? Hopefully you don't become 90 years old on your rocking chair being by yourself and saying, oh, I should have done this. I should have done that. you know, so this is about you living your life, right? Because a lot of you are coming to a realization that yes, there is an opportunity here for you. A lot of you watching this, you're single and there's an opportunity that's coming into your life, but every time opportunities show up, you assume the worst or you think the worst is going to happen to you. And that's what's creating some sort of conflict, because somebody here wants more from you. They want to be with you on a serious level and you're just not letting them in. You're not seeing the full potential here. You're not seeing the opportunity. Whoever this person is you're dealing with, this fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, I'm getting another Scorpio, possibly an Aquarius, Gemini, okay? This person, there's a very strong energy here in the present moment of them wanting things to change. So around your birthday, okay, even though this reading, yes, so some of you have a birthday in October, the end of October, or your birthday could be in the first 2 weeks of November. Take it as it resonates. This person that you're dealing with, I'm going to tell you right now, they may be telling you this, or you may be getting a sense that they're going to leave you. And the reason why they may end up leaving you is because they do not feel that you see their potential. You do not see that this person really wants to commit to you. This person is not jumping every day and saying, hey, Scorpio, I want to commit to you. Hey, Scorpio, I want to commit to you. They're energetically telling you that through their actions. And what that's doing is it's creating conflict. And you're saying, why is this conflict happening? What's really going on? It's happening because this person sees their value and they are tired of waiting, or they're tired of feeling like you're treating them as an option. So somebody in the present moment, and I feel like this is your person, they're manifesting more. Yes, there's that Magician again. So Magician's here twice. So there's a heavy energy in the present moment of manifesting. It's like, I want this with Scorpio. I want to be with them. Why won't they give me a chance? Why am I being treated like... Because you were closed off to relationships here in the past. You just wanted to have a new beginning on your own. A lot of you were focused on your money here in the past. But in the present moment, something's become so serious that now it's like you either go for it or you don't. So I see this person potentially leaving. And they're going to let you know this. They could be letting you know this in the present moment. They could be communicating this. This is why you and this person are at odds. And you or this person keeps looking at the past. Someone here is constantly looking at the past and why something didn't work out, and they're in fear because they're like, well, what if it doesn't work out again? What if I invest all my energy and time into this and it doesn't work out? Some of you are dealing with a new love in the present moment and they see nothing but success for both you and them. This person sees you as somebody who they want to have ultimate love with. They want full commitment. They want all of that with you. And it's a new love that you're dealing with. They manifested you, you manifested them, but they feel rejected by you, or you feel rejected by them. And this is what's creating the conflict because the relationship hasn't moved to the next level yet. And this has been happening for many years for some of you, or many months. It's been happening for quite some time and it's getting old now. Okay. It's getting stale. Okay. I'm just going to keep it real with you. Okay. Now, let's talk about the near future. Now, in the near future, you're all about your success, your happiness, your fulfillment. Okay. Somebody here is in their head in the near future with the Hermit. Tell me more about the Hermit in the near future. So the Hermit is clarified by, you have the Nine of Pentacles, you have the Ace of Pentacles, and you have the Nine of Swords. So in the near future, I'm really strongly getting that there is going to be one more opportunity here. And the opportunity is very much connected to the solar eclipse in Libra. Behind the scenes, there's a person that you've been in love with or that you've been dealing with, and you've been keeping it under wraps. You haven't been expressing this. It is a very private matter, okay? This is why the Hermit is here, because what the Hermit represents in tarot, it represents private matters, okay? Anything that is hidden or anything that is about internalizing, okay? It's a feminine energy. So in the near future, somebody here is single. I feel like this is you. You could be somebody who works a lot, or you could be very focused on your career. Someone is going to make an offer to you. And if you don't accept this person's offer, and it looks like you keep this person guessing still, because you're the Knight of Cups, you're kind of in and out, on and off, because the primary focus, someone here is really selfish in the near future, Nine of Cups. And it may come across as narcissistic. So somebody here is super worried and disappointed that when they finally do make an offer to you, you're still not interested. You still don't have time for this person. And this is why you have the Lovers and the Devil, because nobody or somebody that you're dealing with, they're not clear. Well, are we just casual? Is this just a situationship? Do you really love me? Do you see yourself being with me long term? That's something you need to get clear on. Because when the lunar eclipse comes in, which is going to happen in your 7th house, somebody here is going to disconnect or walk away from you because they're tired of waiting. They're tired of dealing or being in this situation and being in limbo with you. And it's a very tough situation dealing with this person. Again, someone here is so focused on the past. That's why they're debilitated, from being able to move forward. Tell me more about the Knight of Cups in the near future for Scorpio. You have the Knight of Wands, you have the King of Cups, and you have the Queen of Cups. So here's the thing. There's a third party here in the near future, okay? You love someone and they love you a lot. And you're still going off to be with someone else, or this person you're dealing with goes off to be with someone else because something here is not solidified. Somebody here in the near future would rather keep their options open so they can avoid getting hurt. And this is what creates the issues. This is what's creating the issues, you know? So again, I'm predicting for you the solar eclipse is going to happen in the 12th house. And I believe the lunar eclipse is going to happen in Taurus, okay, in the 7th house. I'm not sure, but I'll let you know in your next reading, okay? So this is the issues that I'm seeing right now. And, you know, it has a lot to do with working things out and planting a new seed. Instead of overthinking, you know, well, what if this person leaves? What if they abandon me? Listen, relationships they are investments, just like anything else. When you invest in the stock market or you invest in a business, there's no guarantee that things are going to work out. And it's the same thing with love, okay? So if you're somebody who's keeping your options open, just make sure, whether this is you or your cross watcher, just make sure that you're being honest with the other person, because this is what's creating the issues connected to your challenge, okay? It's a very harsh reading. I know some of you may not resonate, but this is what I'm seeing. Let's get some advice for you, Scorpio. The advice for you is the 9 of Pentacles. You have the 8 of Wands and the Page of Wands. Your biggest piece of advice, okay, it's a very clear, big piece of advice here for you. Your biggest piece of advice here is to communicate what you want. And I think one of the things that I see you wanting is you want singlehood. You want to be by yourself. You want to be able to live lavishly being single or being independent without having to be in a true commitment. And again, it's not going to resonate with all of you. But if you are choosing to not be single anymore, and you do want to move towards a commitment, then you need to start talking about what steps and actions need to be taken to solidify a relationship. Because right now, somebody is in limbo. They want to move into a new direction with you. They want this with you, but there needs to be clear communication about it. When there's clear communication from not only your end, but from this person's end, then you and this person can see if it's truly something you both want. If you and this person are just going along with things and you're like, oh, I don't really want to talk about it, let's just go along with things, it creates conflict. So your biggest challenge is to avoid the conflict, to avoid the issues, communicate. That's all you got to do. Start making plans about what your future looks like. What does the direction of you and this person look like? If you don't have a future with this person, don't leave this person hanging. Don't keep this person on a thread and dangle them, because it creates conflict. Don't you want to have a life where there's less conflict and more fulfillment and happiness? It's going to be up to you. But communication is a very important point that Spirit is asking you to consider. And this is your biggest piece of advice, Scorpio. I hope you got something from the reading. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.